Now our question is a little bit different. We are asking ourselves, how much energy is it going to take my ice at 0 degrees Celsius to water at 0 degrees Celsius? So what is my x value corresponding to that point? All right, now we have a little bit of a different equation to consider. Because there is no change in temperature, we can't use the other equation involving heat capacity. There is a heat of vaporization or heat of fusion that corresponds to these changes. It says how much energy in kilojoules per mole is required to melt or vaporize a substance. So delta H of my phase change is going to be used in this equation, and these delta H values can be looked up in data tables available to you in our ebook or in just about any general chemistry text. So Q is equal to the number of moles times delta H of fusion or melting in this case. Because we are talking about melting solid, we use delta H of fusion, and we need the quantity again because the amount of heat required is going to depend on the amount that is there. So we said we were working with 1 mole of water, and the delta H fusion for ice is 6.02 kilojoules per mole. So my mole units cancel. I will be left with kilojoules. I get 6.02 kilojoules of energy. And so that would be how much is required to go from here to here. If I want to know this x value, that would be the total amount of energy that it took to warm that ice plus melt it. So if we're talking about taking that ice from -10 to liquid water at 0 degrees Celsius, I would say that my Q total is equal to Q1 plus Q2, right? This being step 1 and this being step 2. So my number from the previous step was 0.376 kilojoules, and I'm going to add to that 6.02 kilojoules, and this will give me my grand total of 6.396 kilojoules of energy that's required to completely melt that ice that was initially at -10 degrees Celsius. So I want you, in your own time, to determine the amount of energy required to complete steps 3, 4, and 5 of this heating curve. And I will post a screencast video of those worked answers. Thanks for watching.